So kalau kita mempunyai parallel line macam ni, ini contoh diberi simple example lah, kalau dalam manufacturing taklah macam ni. Cuba di simple ni nak buat sandwich saja. Dia mungkin Subway apa ni sandwich kata contohnya. Okay, the order take about 30 second. Okay, prepare bread and fill. So this is a parallel line. Mungkin this ada mesin yang boleh buat serentak bread and filling, and then toaster ada satu saja, and then wrap. So, jadi soalan sekarang ni, di manakah berlakunya bottleneck?
Toaster.
Toaster?
Toaster
Tak
pula.
berapa tepat
Wrap.
Okay, wrapping bungkus. Okay, pembungkusan itu sebenarnya bottleneck. Okay, bottleneck kat situ. Okay, jadi kalau kita nak tahu how much this production line, how many sandwich can be produced, kita kena gunakan bahawa available time divide by 37.5 second lah. Sebab dia adalah yang constraint di situ. Jadi terminologi yang kita gunakan di sini adalah contohnya kita nak tahu capacity, nak tahu capacity, what is the capacity of making that sandwich, okay, per hour. Okay, sebab masa di sini dalam second, jadi kita dapati 3600 lah, maknanya 60 minute multiply by 60 second per minute, dapat 3600, and then bahagi dengan 37.5, so kita tahu bahawa in 1 hour 96 sandwich per hour. That is the capacity of that making of this production line produce sandwich. Okay, kita hanya perlu bagi di sini saja sebab di sini adalah bottlenecknya. Yang lain-lain adalah lebih cepat, lebih cepat. Line ini pun lebih cepat. Okay, semua cepat. Okay, kalau kita nak tahu what is the throughput time? Throughput time. What is throughut time? Okay, Amirul Afif, what is throughput line time?
Time taken for all process.
For all process. Okay, daripada sini sampai ujung, sampai habis. That is throughput time kita panggil. So jadi untuk buat sandwich ni, kita guna contoh yang senang di sini. 30, okay, this is 30. Okay, 30 campur dengan, okay, 30 campur 15. Okay, 15 di sini. Kita kalau ada dua laluan yang tak sama, kita ambil the longest time. Okay, longest time. Dalam kes ni sama, 15, 20. Jadi kita tak ada masalah lah nak laluan ini ataupun laluan ini. Okay, kalau ada yang lebih panjang, kita gunakan yang lebih panjang sebagai throughput time. Okay, so 15 campur 20 campur 37. So itu adalah throughput time from beginning to end. Okay, beginning to end. Okay, dalam kes ini kita mempunyai dua parallel di sini. Okay, what is the throughput time dalam kes ni? Berapa throughput time dia? From beginning to end.
Tambah 24 sir.
Okay, kita gunakan yang tinggi yang ini 2 campur 2 campur 4 campur 24 campur 6 campur 8 campur 6. So kita ambil yang lebih panjang. Okay, that is throughput time. Itu yang kita dapat. So 46. Okay, 46 is the throughput time. Jadi satu of constraint. Okay, so we identify the constraint, mana bottleneck tadilah. And then we develop a plan to overcome the constraint. Constraint tadi boleh diatasi dengan adding resources, okay, ataupun kita reduce the effect of constraint by offloading work or expanding the capacity. Okay, kita expand capacity di mana constraint itu ada, and then we continue lah. So this is straightforward lah. So whenever you have constraint, you add additional workers ataupun additional equipment, okay, so that you can remove that constraint lah. Okay. Okay. Lost time at bottleneck represent lost time for the whole system. Okay. So this is very important to understand. Lost time bottleneck represent the whole system. The whole system punya efficiency, effectiveness, productivity bergantung kepada the bottlenecks. Increase capacity non-bottleneck is the barrage. Okay, nothing happen if we improve non-bottlenecks. Okay, So increase capacity of bottleneck, increase capacity of the host. Analysis apa dah bincang. I think that's all. I will provide you some question for you to do the exercise related to break even and capacity. Okay, now there is also break even kat sini. Saya tak apa ni tak bincang habis tadi. I go back to break even. If you want to put that break even analysis, okay, now come back to break even. Saya tak habis tadi. You know that there is a profit, there is a loss. Okay, there's profit and a loss there. So we can put this in terms of equation. Okay, we can put this in terms of equation where we have total revenue equal to total cost, ataupun we can simplify this. PX, P, what is P? P is price. What is X? X is quantity we produce. So maknanya this is revenue lah. Revenue equal to fixed cost plus variable cost. V adalah volume, variable cost. X adalah unit. Okay. V adalah variable cost per unit. Okay. So we simplify this, we get this equation. Okay. Break even point dalam bentuk quantity will be equal to fixed cost divided by price. Okay, price of selling price minus variable cost. So this is how we can get break even in terms of calculation lah. Tadi saya tunjuk ni graphics lah, graphical. Okay, so you need to understand this basic formula here. Okay, break even point is given by this. Maknanya kalau kita ada graph tadi, we have one line here and we have a line kat sini. Okay, so this is a break even. Okay, this is line mana menunjukkan line revenue lah. Kita start daripada kosong sini. Start daripada kosong. This is, if this is X, which is the quantity, okay, quantity produced. Sometimes people use Q. Tak kisah apa-apa yang guna tapi maksudnya sama. And this line is revenue punya line, okay, ataupun total cost. It represent the same. Can use the same line. Revenue ataupun cost, depend on what you see. Okay, so this intersection point is, we call it break even point. So if we put it mathematics, okay, BEP X, maknanya X ni ialah menggambarkan kuantiti lah. Okay, kita ada juga BEP dalam bentuk mata wang. Okay, saya akan tunjuk lepas ni. Break even point also can be represent dalam bentuk, okay, mata wang. Okay, but in this case break even point adalah dalam bentuk quantity. So F adalah fixed cost divided by price per unit, selling price minus variable. Okay, so this is the point that we get here. Okay. Okay, if you want to convert break even point dalam bentuk quantity tadi ke dalam bentuk mata wang, so this is the equation here. BEP dollar equal to BEP quantity multiplied by price. Okay, P is the price. Okay, so the equation here adalah F divided by P minus V, okay, multiplied by P. Okay, same as what we have here. The same, F divided by P minus V. Okay, F P minus V, bezanya di sini adalah V multiplied by P. Okay, we simplify that, so now the formula become like this. Okay, so this is basically fixed cost divided by 1 minus a ratio of variable cost divided by price. Okay, variable cost divided by price. So variable cost should be smaller compared to price lah. Okay, otherwise, okay, this one become negative. Okay, so this is where we get BEP dalam bentuk currency value. Okay, so if you want to know the profit, okay, I explained earlier, revenue minus total cost. Okay, so ataupun price minus variable multiplied by X minus F. Okay, so this is an example. Let's say fixed cost is 10,000. Okay, direct labor ni kira apa? Cost apa ni? Kategori apa?
Variable cost, Dr.
Variable cost. Okay, apabila dia ada over unit, maksudnya variable cost. Okay, this is variable cost. Okay, variable cost. Sebab dia bergantung pada unit. Okay, so material. What is material? Cost apa? Also variable cost. Variable cost. Okay, you see here, F divided by 1 minus V over P. So fixed cost adalah 10,000. 1 minus, remember variable lah, variable sekarang ni RM1.50 campur dengan 75 sebab dia dalam variable cost juga, divide by selling price. Okay, selling price. And V over P supposed to be V is smaller than P lah. Okay, sebab price kita nak untung kan, nak untung mesti harga jualan mesti tinggi daripada variable cost. Okay, so from there you can get that to have break even, the income of this business should be at least 22,857. Okay, to get the break even, so that to earn the profit you must have more than 22,857. Kalau kita nak tukar dalam bentuk quantity, okay, we just use the original formula, and in terms of quantity you must sell at least 5,714 unit. Okay, barulah kita tidak rugi. Okay, to get profit you must sell this above 5,740. Okay, itulah kita panggil single unit. Dalam kes ini adalah single unit. Produk yang dihasilkan adalah satu unit, satu jenis saja. This single product. Okay, normally in company you don't produce one product, you may produce more than one product. Okay, more than one product. This is kalau kita tunjuk yang tadilah dalam bentuk mata wang. Okay, bentuk mata wang dan juga dalam bentuk dollar, which is total cost or revenue, this case, and quantity. So you want to know that how much is your profit. The profit is the difference between cost and revenue lah. Okay, the more you produce, the more you get the profit, and this part is the rugi lah, the loss, the loss area. How much to produce? This is the minimum unit to produce to have break even. To get profit, you produce more than this. Okay, so multi-product case. Okay, kita juga ada multi-product case, di mana kita mempunyai more than one products. Okay, kalau multi-product case, okay, so we need to give weightage. Okay, dalam formula ini ada weightage, ada weightage pemberat. Okay, pemberat diberikan. Okay, so you have the same formula kat sini, F over 1 minus V over P. Tapi we have small I, Pi, and Wi. So this is the weightage for the product. This is the case where you have multiple product case. Okay, mungkin syarikat katakan perabot mengeluarkan kerusi, mengeluarkan meja, mengeluarkan almari. So we want to know what is the break even to produce kerusi, what is the break even quantity to produce meja, what is break even to produce almari dan sebagainya. So we have to use weightage kat sini. Okay, the same formula. Okay, you see that the formula is the same except there is a weightage. Okay, this formula is the same, but with addition of summation and the weightage kat sini. Okay, so the weight is percentage of product is of the total dollar sale expressed in decimal point. Okay, I is the product. Okay, so we have to get the weightage and we get the summation of it. Okay, example here, let's say I have a small restaurant. Okay, the fixed cost for renting a restaurant is 3,000 per month. You are selling sandwich, you are selling drink, you are selling baked potato. We want to know how much we should sell sandwich or drink or baked potato so that we don't make any loss. Okay, so how we can do that? We know that the price of sandwich we are selling at 5 ringgit, we bought it at 3 ringgit, the cost. The drink kita jual RM1.50, kita beli, costnya adalah 50 sen saja. Potato 2 ringgit and then costnya RM1. So this is we based on previous experience, our forecast say 9,000. This is annual, maknanya setahun. 9,000 dan 7,000. So now we want to know what should be the break even. Okay, for the whole restaurant ataupun buy individual products. Okay, the product here is 3 product di sini. So we know that we know the selling price, we know the variable cost. Now V over P, dalam formula ada V over P kan? Okay, so we can get this value V over P. Variable cost divided by price, and then 1 minus V over P pun kita boleh kira. Okay, the forecast sale kita boleh kira 90,000 multiplied by sale. The sale is 5. Okay, 5 per unit harga jualan 45,000. Okay, untuk drink 9,000 multiplied by 150, so 13,500. Dan di sini pun kita boleh tahu, and from there total of the the ratio kat sini, the total should be 1 lah. Okay, because 45,000 divided by 70,500 kita dapat 0.62. Okay, 30,500 divided by 72 kita dapat 186, and so on. So how we want to know the W? Okay, weight contribution, W. Remember in our formula tadi, we have this W, this W, this WI. Okay, WI. So the WI can be obtained from column 5 multiply dengan column 7. Okay, because in the formula we have the last one is W. Sorry, the last one is multiply kita nak tahu dia punya W weighted, kita nak tahu weighted contribution tadi. Okay, so 1 minus V over P multiply by sale, kita dapat ini. Okay, 0.247. Apabila kita multiplykan 0.4, which is 1 minus VP, multiply by the weightage. This is the weightage sebenarnya. Okay, WI. Okay, WI. So what we have here is, remember the formula says F divided by summation of 1 minus V over P WI. Okay, this is the case of multi-product. Okay, biasanya dalam mana-mana business, we not only selling one product, but we are selling more than one product. So you want to know what is the break even for multi-product. Okay, so this is the formula, what we get it here. Okay, this formula. Okay, this formula. Okay, remember this is summation of this term, okay, inside this bracket. Okay, so that's what we are doing dalam bentuk table tadi lah. Okay, so this W multiplied by 1 minus V over P, we get this. Okay, we get this. And total of this maknanya denominator lah. Okay, denominator. Ataupun kalau saya gunakan ini, okay, ini bermaksud these are the values. We replace this. Okay, 0.470. Okay, this is 4.70. Oleh kerana okay, our calculation is based on annual, so we should get annually, in order to not make any loss, is 76,597. Okay, so this value is fixed cost multiplied by 12 months divided by this. Okay, this is the calculation that we did just now. So break even dollar maksudnya the income, okay, the revenue, okay, and the cost, okay, at that break even point should be 78,597. So jadi kalau kita buat dalam bentuk graf, ini bermaksud okay, it's very important for you to understand because not only calculation, but you need to be able to interpret, okay, what is the meaning of this. Okay, so kalau di sini adalah in term of X ataupun quantity, di sini adalah in term of dollar. Okay, so this is the revenue and this is the cost. So what we are saying is this company is selling these 3 products, okay, should have okay, let me get different color kat sini. Okay, should achieve this. Okay, this will be 76 596. In term of total revenue and total cost kat sini, sebab tak ada untung tak ada rugi di sini ya. Kalau dia nak untung dia must be within this area. Okay, must be within this area. Okay, sebab this is total cost. This is total cost. Okay, for all three products. For all three products. Okay, so kalau dalam bentuk quantity, this is in term of quantity, which is we call it break even point dalam bentuk X. How many quantity? For daily sales, okay, kita boleh convert nantilah sebab dia quantity dia akan berbeza-beza. Berbeza-beza kerana produknya berlainan. Dia produk berlainan. Tapi in term of sales, dia berada di vertical axis, quantity berada di bawah. Jadi kalau kita nak tahu daily sales seperti yang ditunjuk di sini, kita bagi yang bilangan hari lah. How many days we work for 1 year. So every day that business must sell, jualan pendapatan jualan dah 245. Okay. So jadi kalau kita nak tahu kalau untuk sandwich sahaja, how many sandwich you be selling per day? So kita gunakan 6, okay, di sini 6 to 1 multiply by daily sale for the whole restaurant, bahagikan dengan harganya, you should be selling at least 30 sandwich per day in order to break even, tak rugi lah. Okay, so where we get 0.6 to 1 and 6 to 1 is coming from here. Okay, di sini untuk sandwich. Jadi kalau kita nak tengok untuk drinks, kita guna pemberat inilah. Kalau untuk baked potato, kita guna pemberat ini. Okay, so we can know that how much that we can produce, make, selling, okay, untuk sandwich, untuk drink, untuk potato and so on. Okay, so this is what we call it multiple products, even. Okay, any questions sampai situ? Okay, how we can use break even to determine the minimum quantity so that we are not losing, not doing any losses lah in business. Kalau kita nak dapat profit berapa, we have to target berapa, then we have to find how much profit that we want. Contohnya kalau katakan kat sini, okay, you have that line, how much profit you want. So the more you go after that break even point, okay, the more you will get lah. So kalau you are targeting certain profit, so you must add after that break even lah. After that break even. Boleh faham So the break even is no loss, no profit. That break even point, the intersection. Okay, can I move on? Okay, Ahmad Azizi, can you summarize what I've discussed so far after the break tadi? Hello, Ahmad.
Hello.
Ya, apa yang saya dah bincangkan since setelah break tadi?
So apa yang kita bincangkan lepas break tadi adalah kita belajar tentang macam mana nak kira break even point bagi untuk quantity dan untuk price.
Okay.
Ya, kita boleh kira value break even point tu guna formula yang kita dah belajar tadi.
Okay, so we discuss about multi products, bukan satu produk. Okay, sebelum tu kita bincang produk saja. Sekarang ni sebenarnya break even tu boleh kira untuk multi produk sekali. Maksudnya biasanya bisnes dia tak ada satu produk. Kalau ada restoran, dia ada jual makanan, ada jual mie, ada jual nasi, ada jual macam-macam. Jadi kita nak tahu berapa kuantiti yang perlu kita jual supaya kita tidak mengalami kerugian. Okay, kalau nak untung mesti lebih daripada break even point. Okay?
Ya, betul.
Alright, so kalau dah tak ada soalan, okay, siapa-siapa ada soalan please ask. I want to move to chapter 6 which is quality. Okay, anyone has any question please ask now.
Doktor.
Yes.
How the company determine the forecast?
How the company determine the forecast? Okay, good question. Good question. Forecast. Forecast is based on historical. Okay. Sebenarnya kita ada tekniks untuk forecast. Okay. Sama ada based on historical data, maksudnya data yang lepas lah. Katakan you dah berniaga beberapa tahun, you akan dapat anggaran lah. Anggaran berdasarkan data-data sejarah yang lepas. Okay. Selain daripada itu sebenarnya forecasting ni dia satu chapter khas sebenarnya. I think in your syllabus is not covered, but sebab kita we have so many chapters, tapi kita boleh berdasarkan kepada historical record. Katakan pada bulan Januari tahun lepas, okay, kita menjual 100 unit. Jadi kita boleh assume pada tahun ini at least 100 juga, ataupun kita dapatlah percentage nak increase berapa. Ada kita gunakan, kita panggil moving average, kita ada exponential weighted moving average, kita ada kaedah yang regression method untuk forecast. Okay, ada beberapa teknik dia lah. Tapi cara yang paling mudah adalah dipanggil kaedah naif lah. Naif ni maknanya kita refer kepada jualan yang lepas. Kata kita berniaga kasih lemak, semalam laku 100 bungkus. Okay, hari ni nak buat berapa bungkus? Macam itulah. Jadi kita kata okay, semalam bagus bisnes. Kita buat seperti semalam juga. Okay, itu kaedah yang paling simple. Tapi tiba-tiba tengok lakunya 70 sahaja. Tapi kita forecast seperti semalam. So jadi the next day kita adjust. Okay, sebenarnya 100 tu tak tepat. Jadi bezanya 30. Okay, ada kaedah dia di mana kita menggunakan kaedah pemberat. Okay, di mana forecast tersebut kita dapati errornya 30 katakan. Jadi untuk buat hari seterusnya adakah nak buat 70 ke nak buat 100. Jadi berdasarkan pada error yang kita ada tu kita akan beri pemberat. Kalau kita rasa error tu adalah terlalu dynamic, okay, kita guna pemberat yang besar. Okay. Kalau kita menggunakan error tersebut adalah secara random, kecil, jadi kita gunakan pemberat yang kecil lah. So ada kita panggil weighted moving average. Di dalam buku teks e-book tu memang ada satu chapter on forecasting. Okay, kalau you need to know more detail, you boleh refer kat situ lah ataupun you ambil option production planning control lah dalam industrial engineering. Okay?
Doctor.
Yes.
I have another question because usually for forecast method there are like a few top-down analysis, regression method and so on. But usually that method is for company that has been start their business for a few years. How about a startup company?
Startup is
Can
very
they
difficult. Okay.
Forecast.
Okay, startup is very challenging lah because you don't have enough information. Okay, you don't have enough information how many. So the best way to start small lah. To start small, you don't make you have to test the market. Okay, because kalau you produce in high quantity, suddenly nobody want to buy, you are losing lah. So the best way is test the market, and then macam tadilah kita kata kalau kita mempunyai permintaannya adalah rendah, kapasiti yang tinggi, we make promotion lah. So from that promotion you can expect. Sebenarnya ada teknik ni dalam operation research. Kalau you buat promotion melalui television, contohnya you invest the money in advertising in television ataupun advertising in newspaper ataupun ada media, kita tengok effectiveness of that media. Okay, based on historical yang syarikat-syarikat lain yang buat, kita boleh tengok. Kalau we invest more money on advertisement, we are expecting higher demand. Okay, the only way is maknanya you kena buat advertisement lah to stimulate the demand, to create awareness. Maknanya sale ni dia berdasarkan kepada awareness. Kalau orang tak pernah nampak you punya brand, siapa nak beli? Okay, so advertising, letak dalam radio, dalam television, dalam billboard sebagainya, itu adalah form of create awareness. When they create more awareness, more sales, so you dah buat business, you expecting higher demand lah. Maknanya cara macam tu je. Tapi we start small. When you test the market, to make it competitive, you have to give competitive price. Jangan harga tinggi sebab nobody buy, you don't have a record that product is good. So when the product is become more popular, okay, you can adjust the price to release about this product. And then keep improving to more features dan sebagainya. That's the only way because when you start up, you don't have any information. Okay, so very easy if you produce large quantity in the beginning of your business. It's quite normal in any business that start is slow. and then you have to understand what we call product life cycle. Itu kita tak tahu di sini ya, product life cycle yang you can look at in your e-books. Ada satu cara tentang product life cycle. Silap saya macam 4 atau 5. Ada product life cycle. We have to understand the product life cycle from introduction, growth, maturity, and line. So you will enter the quantity based on where you are in product life cycle. So when you are going to maturity, you can use the volume of production. And when you go to maturity, basically your competition is very high, and one way to get customers is you reduce the price but give more quality product. Okay? So understanding product life cycle is very important, and of course this subject banyak sangat topik kalau ada one saya highlight lah. It's very important to understand product life cycle. But many businesses dia buka ada 3 bulan dia tutup sebab they don't understand what product life cycle. This is a problem. If you understand product life cycle, you are expecting getting no profit, you are more spending, more running the businesses. After you are getting the first introduction to the last, you are the growth phase. From there, you can have profit. If you understand that many people want to go into business, they must understand the product life cycle. Kita hayat produk tersebut. And also produk ada hayat dia waktu end dia akan lain jadi mas. So we have to do something. And then improve design, more features dan sebagainya. I hope that reflects in general. Okay, any more question? Right. So let me go to quality. Saya dah share dalam WhatsApp. Okay, quality. I hope you get that slide. Yang share nama tak? Quality. Okay, this is a new topic. Okay, very important topic. So this will cover also in step 1. So managing quality is another important aspect of function or any areas. So we can engineering. How we can manage quality. Sebelum ni kita lihat aspek cost. Nak tukar profit dan sebagainya. So ada element is how we can manage quality. So before we can manage quality, kita faham what is meant by quality. So different people might be referring to quality differently. Okay. So contoh yang senang lah. Kalau quality ni kita tengok, kalau kita pakai katakan, saya bagi contoh yang senang lah. Kata you are going to sewa hotel lah, Okay, how do you decide which hotel is good quality? Hello? Tak dengar?
Swimming pool.
Swimming pool. Ada swimming pool mana quality ke? Hotel yang berkualiti?
Rating.
Review.
Okay, so you kata 5 bintang tu quality lah. Kalau 2 bintang tu kurang quality lah. Okay, that is how people recognize, classifying hotel based on quality. But when we say a quality hotel, bukan nama quality hotel tu berkualiti, kita expecting dia adalah bersih, okay, basic items ada, okay, bersih dan juga selamat dan sebagainya lah. Itu masuk ke quality. Okay, I give you another scenario. Katakan you sewa satu hotel, okay, harga dia adalah 250. Kalau 250 ni berapa bintang? Hello? 5 bintang, okay? Okay, kalau RM50, berapa bintang?
2.
Okay, 2 bintang. Katakan, okay. Okay, kalau you bayar 250, what is your expectation? That hotel tu perlu ada apa?
Selesa. Aircon.
Okay, ada aircon, okay. Bayar 250 nak aircon lah kan? Okay, nak swimming pool, nak apa lagi? TV? Do you expect to have TV, television? Bayar 250.
Expect ada TV.
Okay.
Full channel.
Full channel. Breakfast included tak?
Included
Okay,
at least for
included.
2 person.
Included for 2 person. Okay. So you expecting aircon pun berfungsi tapi tiba-tiba bayar 250 tengok aircon pun tak jalan, ada kipas je. Lepas tu breakfast pun tak ada. Lepas tu tandas pun taklah bersih sangat. Okay. How do you say? Is it a quality or not? Tadi kata 250 tu 5 star kan, tapi tiba-tiba tengok breakfast pun tak ada, aircon pun tak sejuk, tak bersih. Is it a quality or not?
Tak.
Disappointed.
Disappointed. Okay, walaupun diklaim sebagai 5 star. Okay, kalau you bayar RM50, okay, expectation apa? Ada TV tak? Okay, you expect tak ada TV. Breakfast ada tak? Ada. Lihat. Kita katil dia.
Expect boleh tidur je sejenak.
Boleh tidur je. Okay. Katakan bayar RM50, ada aircon. Okay. Breakfast percuma, bersih. Happy tak? Happy. So berkualiti tak? Quality tak?
Berkualiti.
Ha? Tadi kata 2 star ya. Sekarang ni berkualiti tak?
Berkualiti.
For money saya. Sangat berkualiti.
Value for money. Jadi maksud saya sekarang ni, quality sebenarnya sesuatu yang relative. Okay, expectation pelanggan. Okay, quality is based on customer expectation. Customer satisfaction is very important dalam quality. So jadi kita katakan quality adalah identify that anything that satisfies customer ni. Okay, customer tu puas hati tak? Okay. Operation managers ataupun what we are studying now macam from the operational perspective, objective is to build total quality management system that identify satisfaction. Jadi kita boleh katakan quality is customer satisfaction lah. Okay. When we are talking about quality, we are referring to what happened to my PowerPoint. You nampak tak sekarang ni? Macam hilang
Black screen.
Black screen. Okay, what happened to okay. Oh. Sekejap Okay. Nampak balik ya? Defining quality. Nampak?
Nampak.
Okay. So quality is talking about customer. Okay. Customer satisfaction. Okay. Kalau dalam engineering design kita kata it is meeting specification. Okay. Pun boleh kata juga quality is when we meet the specification, memenuhi spesifikasi. Kalau dalam bentuk customer tadi adalah customer experience, we say that quality is satisfy customer need. Customer puas hati tak kira lah dia 5 bintang ke 2 bintang ke, tapi kita bayar RM50, we are satisfied. Okay, kalau kita bayar 250, hotelnya 5 bintang sepatutnya, tapi dia tidak memenuhi perception kita. Okay, kita masih berkata dia tidak berkualiti. Okay, so quality kalau lihat dari segi designer, dia adalah meeting the specification, memenuhi spesifikasi. So quality ini sebenarnya dia ada dimension dia, dimension of quality ya. Dia bukannya kepuasan saja, dia juga merangkumi reliability, safety, performance dan beberapa aspek lagi lah. Okay. So different views of quality. Okay. So user perspective kita kata good performance lah. Okay. So we have some features. Daripada manufacturing perspective dia kata conformant to standard. Okay, memenuhi standard. Okay, kalau products, okay, product based definition of quality or different view of quality dia kata specific and measurable attributes. Okay, apa yang kita boleh ukur pada produk tersebut, sama ada dari segi fungsinya, dari segi dimensionnya dan sebagainya. So it is very important aspect. Quality is very important. Give the reputation for company. Okay, reputation for company. It give also reliability of products. Okay, produk itu reliable. Maksudnya reliable ini adalah kita mengukur prestasi produk dalam jangka masa yang expected lah. Okay, adakah produk itu reliable ataupun tidak. Okay, produk, sorry, maksud saya di sini adalah liability ya. Liability berkaitan dengan risk lah, risiko product liability. Okay, so in general we have said that quality is very important. If we are not taking care of quality, okay, long term customer akan mencari pilihan yang lain lah. We know that customer have a choice. Customer have a choice. Dia akan cari alternatif lain. Okay, akan cari alternatif lain. Okay, so quality banyak perspektif, banyak perspektif. Okay, saya skip this part. Okay. We also learn about, ataupun we know, maybe some of you may have heard about ISO 9000. So this is what we call it quality management system. Okay, ISO 9000, 9001 dan sebagainya. Okay. Cost of quality, cost of prevention, cost of appraisal dan sebagainya. Okay, I want to move to kita panggil tools for quality ya. The tools of quality. I have about 5 more minutes. Okay, you need to understand this. Please read also this part of tools for quality. Okay, tools for quality. Okay, before that, okay, this is a common what we call it techniques for quality improvement. We call it PDCA. Okay, PDCA model, okay, introduced by Schwartz. Okay, so P maknanya plan, do maknanya do lah, test the plan, check and X. So mana-mana management normally they are talking about PDCA. Okay, PDCA cycle. So this is how we can address problem, quality problem, identify the problem. Okay, where we plan. After that we implement that, we do it, and then we check whether the plan is working. After that we are acting. If there is we act, maknanya implement and documenting the plan tadi lah. So PDCA model is macam kita kata is a guideline for us to solve a problem. Okay, problem solving. Okay, we do plan, do, check, act. So in the management, okay, so this plan, do, check and act is commonly being referred lah. Okay, you must have plan. The plan, tak ada plan tak boleh tak boleh. You cannot just directly go to do. Must plan. After plan, you test the plan and then you check whether the plan is working, and then after that, if it works, you implement and document it. Why you document? Because we want to standardize it. Continuous improvement is another common term yang digunakan di dalam dalam quality lah, okay, ataupun dalam Japanese dia kata Kaizen, okay, continuous improvement. Okay, Six Sigma, I will cover that later lah. We go to control chart, we look at Six Sigma. But first you need to understand the basic of what we call it 7 tools. 7 tools. Okay, 7 basic tools. Okay, basic tools dalam quality, ataupun di sini dipanggil 7 tools in TQM. Okay, what is TQM? TQM is Total Quality Management. Okay, so we have, these are basic tools, basic tools yang ada. And sometimes people call this as dipanggil 7 basic tools. Okay, check sheet, scatter diagram, cause and effect diagram, Pareto chart and flow chart. Sudah 5 kat situ, ada 5 tools. Ada histogram dan juga SPC, statistical tools. So these are basic tools. Okay. Untuk for the first tools kita panggil check sheet lah. Sheet I think is common whenever you go to do any inspection, we carry the check sheet. Okay, check sheet. And organized method for recording data. Okay, this is check sheet. Kalau you pergi servis kereta katakan, normally they use check sheet to identify kat mana bahagian-bahagian kereta yang telah tercala, rosak dan sebagainya sebelum kita hand over kereta. Itu pun guna check sheet juga. Okay. So we also have scatter diagram. Okay, scatter diagram to look at the differences ataupun relationship between variable 1 dengan variable 2. Okay. So we have fishbone diagram. Okay, fishbone. Kita panggil ini cause and effect diagram. Okay, cause and effect diagram. And then this is what we call it Pareto diagram. Okay. And ini kita panggil flow chart. Okay, flow chart. Histogram. Okay, and then the last one is flow chart. Okay. So I think that's all for today, and then please go through this slide, especially on the 7 basic SPC tools. And I will put in your WhatsApp some exercise that you need to do related to chapter on capacity dan juga related to apa ni apa tu yang break even tadi kan? Okay, break even. So we will continue more on 7 basic SPC tools for the next class. Okay, before we end.